my perspective wasn't to take a shot at Fabio or anybody else. It was
Oh
just,
yeah, that video. Yeah, people would be talking about that too. Yeah, the one that you did.
Look at him trying to drink water. Don't try to drink water. You heard what he said, the one that you did. He can sit up there and try to pretend like, it wasn't about him, but he threw a shot. He knew. He's playing in your face. He knew exactly what you were doing, and everyone else knew exactly what you were doing. Welcome to Spilling Tea with Angel Baby, where this video is strictly my thoughts, opinion, or my perception. And of course, this video is for entertainment purposes. And of course, today we have more reaction from Trapson and Fabio. But before we get started, I do have to address something because Michael Trapson is very upset with me. He was in my comment section and he called himself calling me out. So we're going to read what Michael Trapson had to say, and then I'm going to respond to him. And all I got to say, I hope he is ready for this response. He says, I've stated multiple times in my video, it was never about Fabio. The internet ran with the narrative. It was about the people who are criticizing the trailer, saying they should have chosen someone else. If it was about him, I would have mentioned him. I don't agree with a lot of Fabio's views, but I made this video to clear up the lies going around. You cannot like Fabio. That's fair. No need to lie. Okay, so you said you stated multiple times in that video. No, you didn't. You said it in a live after you created this whole controversy. You said the internet ran with it. So it wasn't just me. The internet perceived it the same way I did because that was the only reaction that was going around. And you immediately chimed in. You didn't have to do that, but you did. No, we didn't run with the narrative. We ran with the obvious. It was obvious that you were talking about Fabio. And you can sit here and make these comments all you want because I'm not a fan, Trapson. Like, I'm just not. I will never worship another person other than the Father God. Like, I just won't. It's deeper than that. Okay? You could come over here and try to spread your lies. You got all these followers and people, they're going to take to that. But to me, I really don't care. You want to know why? Because I know who I am. Unlike you. You have bigger fish to fry than to worry about what I'm talking about over here. And as far as you and Fabio having beef, you guys had beef back in the day. So this is something that's been going on with y'all two. Has nothing to do with the internet. Has nothing to do with the people out there. This has something to do with you and him and y'all's ego. And I've never said that I never liked Fabio. I actually said that just because I'm talking about him doesn't mean I don't like him because I don't know him. That's what I said. So if you knew my content, then you would know I talk about everybody. Okay? Nobody is off limits. It's fair game over here. And then you want to say I'm lying. If I'm lying, then take me to court and sue me. If I'm lying. Because you know what? You have no idea. If I say it's my opinion, my thoughts, or my perception, that's exactly what it is. That's how I see it. And that's how a lot of other people seen it too. Now, Trapson, if you were secure in what you said and you believed in it and you were confident, you would have never even had to make that comment. Come on, my video didn't even hit 1,000 views. But you seen the need to just come over here and say what you needed to say. You are so insecure. You need to find out who you are. You're sitting here walking around with a whole nother man's face. And on top of that, I think you're mad because they say you look like Prince, not Michael Jackson. That's why you're really mad. And just so you know, not only am I not a fan, but I am not easily manipulated. I'm not, like I've stated. Who the hell do you think you are? I've stated. I don't care what you stated. Okay, I'm not one of your little fans. One of these little people that walk around like, oh my God, he's the Michael Jackson. No, Michael Jackson is gone. Okay, he's gone. His legacy is here. And you and Fabio are over here making a joke out of it. Now I know you're probably thinking, damn, I should have kept that comment to myself. You goddamn right. You should have kept that comment to yourself. And for anybody else that are Trapson fans, fans of all this foolishness, this delusional mess, if you don't like what I'm talking about, then scroll. I really don't care. Okay, I've been in the game for multiple years, and nobody's off limits. If you know, you know. Catch me getting up in the morning trying to figure out what Michael Jackson's wearing, how he's doing his edges, what gloves he's wearing, what hands he's using. Hee. All that dumb shit. Like, you guys need help. How about that? I said it. Yeah, you need help. And the fact that Trapson is trying to embody this, Michael, yes, you know what? I have nothing else to say. Trapson, go find something safe to do. Go play with your little fans. Don't play with me. I'm not the one. And I really don't care what you think. Like I said, if you think I'm lying, then sue me. And then I'll countersue you. Okay? How about that? Want to do that? Let's do that.
Which more do you want? How are you going to hate on Michael Jackson's bloodline? This is not about you. So you have to put your pride to the side, put your ego to the side, and understand we all Michael Jackson fans. We all like looking like Michael Jackson. We all like doing the tribute and everything, doing our content, yada, yada. We get that.
We all Michael Jackson fans. We all look like him, like looking like him, doing this content, tributing to him. We, the impersonators. Who else was going viral at that time about their reaction? Trapson, I am waiting for that lawsuit. I am waiting. Hurry up with your lying ass.
But this ain't about that. This is about the real man, Michael Jackson. I'm sorry to hurt your ego if you wasn't chosen to play the King of Pop. Okay, life goes on. Make your own movie. If you don't like the fact that you didn't get chosen for the movie, make your own movie.
I've never had to sit here and make so many videos to convince people that this man is a damn lie. It's because of who he is. Like, I'm done. I cannot sit here and try to show. There's no more to show y'all. Y'all see it. Either you want to believe it or you don't. End of story. Let's get to this damn reaction.
But I did want to talk to you about, bro. I know the most controversial thing I've been like, it's been like everybody's mad at is okay, the reaction, and it was the and it's all about how you word it. It's when you say that, yo, I didn't get surgery to look like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson got surgery to look like me.
Oh, Trapson can be honest about something. Yeah, Fabio did say that. I told y'all. Fabio said that Michael Jackson got surgery to look like him. He said, I looked like this before Michael Jackson did. Michael Jackson was still brown when I was like this. So this is my look, and I claim it. Keep going.
So, and I'm like, that's the only thing.
That's controversial. I never meant it that way. I never said that way.
What do you mean you never meant it that way? That's what you said. You said it, and you did it with your whole chest. Talking about you going to take a lie detector test. And Trapson, you talking about, yeah. You know he meant it that way, too. See? 2 fake peas in 1 pod. I came with them.
Okay, yeah. So let's clean that part up. Let's clean that up.
That'd be weird.
Yeah.
No. The thing is, let's look back, okay?
Okay, so now we know that Fabio finna start lying. He starts stuttering and say, basically, okay, let me think of something. Hear me out, okay?
First of all, this is not Michael's look, okay?
Well, damn, he is gonna say it. Damn, what do you know? Fabio Jackson has more balls than Michael Trapson. Say what you mean and say it. Let's hear it.
Like, when Michael did his look, the guinea pig, first of all, was a LaToya.
Now you messing with LaToya? I know you better leave her alone. What she got to do with this? She just his sister. She can't help what she look like. LaToya? Fabio, don't piss me off again.
First was LaToya. LaToya went for the first nose job.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then he kind of liked that. Then second was Janet. Janet did it too. And then that's when he tried and did it. I mean, he mentioned this, he mentioned this. So then the whole family did it, Of course, Joseph didn't do it. Tito didn't do it, but the rest of the family did.
So now not only do you know Michael Jackson and everything about him, but his family and what surgeries they got. Fabio, what is wrong with you? Like, why do you act like that?
It's a problem for me, okay? I can't control it, okay? And it's in my family. My father said it's on his side. I can't control it. I don't understand.
Even Catherine did an adjustment. You can tell. You can tell that Jermaine did it. You can tell that Randy did it. You can tell that, a lot of them did it after.
Yeah.
But it's just like something that's like we don't like about our facial features most times is our nose.
Fabio, speak for yourself, because most of the people do believe that God made us perfect in his image. So if we change things about ourselves, we're saying that God is not good enough. What he did for us was not good enough. And a lot of people don't think like that. We do believe that we are perfect and we don't need to alter ourselves, because you know what? God did make us perfect in his image.
You know, I'm pretty sure if there was like an opportunity out there for everybody with their money and stuff like that, if they had the money, they'd be doing that. All of them, all of them.
Yeah.
Trapson just agrees to everything. He is a groupie of Fabio. What do you mean, yeah? Yeah? Like, no. What is wrong with y'all? No. People would not be altering their faces. Y'all so weird. Who are you guys? Can I see a picture of you guys, like, without all this stuff? Can you guys show us who you are? Because I'm not going to lie, and I'm going to keep it real. I do feel bad for y'all, because it's like, it's not just a job. This is like your persona 24/7. That must be a lonely place, to feel like you're not important enough, that you have to live to be someone else that was of importance in this world. And that's exactly what you guys are going through. I'm just going to keep it real.
So
Because
my thing
something
is,
that we're so insecure about, because it's the first thing that we look into the mirror. It's just our nose. It's the first thing, because it just sticks out, you know? It's that thing that you want to just like try and enhance it so that you can be a little bit more comfortable with yourself. I had a big nose.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Stick to I. Not we, y'all, they. Stick to yourself. You were insecure with your nose. Continue.
I had a big nose. And there's been internet like surfacing like the photos of me when I was at uni. That's true. That's how big my nose was. It was this big. Like this big. And of course we did the tape method and things like that. And people thought that I already did the surgery back then. It's like, no. But my look is my look. I look like Fabio Jackson, but Michael never looked like this until later on.
Okay, so he's going to run with it. He's going to say it on live that he is the original. Basically, Michael Jackson copied him. Y'all hear it. Y'all hear exactly what he's saying. So you hear it for yourself.
yeah, but when you say that, I'm gonna help you. When you say that, you gotta remember Michael Jackson came first, and Michael Jackson got the look before you were born. You wasn't even born. So when you say that he got my look, it's like no, that's that. And I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Look, I'm naturally, I don't have vitiligo. You say I'm Fabio Jackson. I don't have vitiligo. I didn't get a lot of surgery. I just got my nose, my nostrils done, and I happen to be able to have the foundation. You were born, so I think the better wording for you, bros, is to say I was born with the foundation that Michael Jackson eventually had during Dangerous era.
Yeah, you gotta help me with that one. Yeah.
It's such a tricky I know what you're saying, bro. I know exactly.
It's a very tricky thing because I don't even have a right answer for that.
Oh, so now that they're really clearing it up, are we going by the skin tone, by the race? I am naturally white. This is my look. Michael Jackson is a black man. This was not his look. Oh, so now I'm getting it. Even though Michael switched over before Fabio was born, Fabio's like in his 30s. Come on now. Michael Jackson was already doing this. What Fabio is trying to say is, I was born white. I was born with this look. Michael Jackson was not. And it all makes sense now. Did you guys know that Fabio Jackson supports Charlie Kirk? And not just that, he was extremely upset that other creators were not talking about Charlie Kirk, but he said he did, and he would stick his neck out for it. He said he absolutely believes in everything Charlie Kirk talked about, and he says that Charlie Kirk was a courageous man, and he stands by him 100%. And I just found this out. But now me hearing this, and I'm understanding now exactly what Fabio was talking about. It all makes sense now, though.
Because it's such a weird thing to resemble someone after the surgeries. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what can you say? Like, it's a hard
Me
one
right
to answer.
now, like even me, like I'm doing Thriller era Michael Jackson, right?
No, I would say more like Prince. You're nothing like Michael Jackson. You don't look like him. Fabio actually does look like Michael Jackson, the later Michael Jackson, but no, you look more like Prince. Yeah, Trapson, you can just sit on the sideline, when they have like the game, and you're just like one of the extras that come in after the actual ones that look like him come in. That's you. No, you're like a Timu Michael Jackson.
Now none of us are born with the look. Like we're not born with the edges. We're not born with the way we style our hair. We're not born with the way we tweeze our eyebrows. We're not born with even Michael Jackson himself wasn't born with the nose. We are blessed with certain features that we can enhance. So I was like, okay, you have Fabio Jackson and my boy Justin Dean. Shout out to my boy Justin Dean, he's in here. He said Fabio Jackson has the right chin, lips, and pause. No, nothing weird. But the right chin, lips, and like this. Like you have all of this. Like that. Like
Pause again.
Yeah, that's all. But yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy.
No, what's crazy is you got two grown-ass men that don't know who they are, and they're trying to impersonate another man. Oh my God, we got to get the edges right, the face, the cheekbones. You guys are spending so much money to look like somebody that's not even yourself. That's wild to me.
And that's not to discredit you, bro. Like, you have a great foundation. So you like, all right, I think a better way to say that, bro, is to be like, you know what? I was born with a great foundation. I was born a great natural foundation for me to enhance my Michael Jackson tribute.
AKA, I was born white. Like, Fabio is just so weird about this. Michael Jackson said he had vitiligo. Michael Jackson always said he was a black man. Always. He always told his children they were black. Michael Jackson was a black man. He had vitiligo. He had to bleach his skin because he's an entertainer, and it all had to blend in.
You know what I mean? Like, my foundation is natural. I have a natural foundation. I didn't bleach my skin, I didn't get vitiligo. I didn't do anything. All I did was tweak what I already had. And
I'd say many times I embrace it, so that I can make people happy. I mean, that's the memory that people want. They're always wanting to find someone to cling on to.
And you know what? He's right, because there's so many people in the world that really believe that Michael Jackson will live on through these impersonators. And he knows that. And he's playing off of it. And he's telling y'all to y'all face. It's not what he's saying. It's how he says it. And y'all not getting it. He's basically saying, he's playing into what y'all believe.
That is comparable to Michael,
No,
but
they're not getting it. They don't understand that. I've known Fabio since he was like a teenager. I've seen Fabio online. He's way before any kind of surgery. So I know that you had a natural foundation. Like, of course, you grew your hair out. Of course, you rock the hair. But there's a lot
I
of
had long hair in high school too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about this. There's a lot of people in the game, in a tribute game, who have long hair, who put on the makeup too, and they look nothing like him.